This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
Welcome back, everybody. We are just about ready to get set for the fourth quarter. Just so happens that Gaylord scored on the last play of the third quarter. They kicked their extra point. They've got the 2-point lead, 14-12. We got a great game going here, but you can kind of sense the momentum has switched over a little bit to Gaylord.
Yeah, definitely. They had that long run, 46 yards down the field, that you could just feel it. It kind of sucked the wind out of Cadillac's defense.
Nice kick by Stefanski. It'll be taken by Green. Green has some speed, but he goes down on a slip, and at the 25, he had a little bit of space there too. He's not happy with the footing there.
And we're going to go ahead and hit our sponsors here. We'd like to thank the following sponsors for bringing tonight's game to 26 Sports and CCTV. Cadillac Casting, Fox Motors of Cadillac, Pizza Plus, Cadillac Tire, LC Materials, Doug Glass, and Evergreen Home Realty of Gaylord.
We want to give a shout out to Sarah and David Warner. That's Ryan Warner's parents. Sarah is having a little fun, extra long weekend as she's down in Ohio. So I was kind of kidding her on that she was not going to make it to the homecoming game. But anyway, congratulations to Sarah and David on their son Ryan. And Ryan, number 77, is a sophomore. He is 5'9", and boy, Ryan is just really, you're watching him grow in his maturity and just his ability to make plays. It's just a lot of fun to see.
Well, and that's great as a sophomore being up on the varsity level. He's getting some great experience.
The Vikings pitch it out wide. Let's see if they can get something to go right there, though. Demetrius Miller, he just stood his ground, played his position perfectly.
Yeah, I think what we're seeing here is some good halftime adjustment Gaylord has made on this Veer offense. If you remember in the first half, we were pulling and attacking that outside. Gaylord was doing a good job playing their assignments, but we were finding that outside edge to get north and south. We're not seeing that now. So I think they've made some good adjustments.
And it's 3rd down and 10. The Vikings desperately need to pick up a first down here because they'll be punting from deep in their zone. Lamont looking to pass. He is going to be taken down for the sack. Let's see if we can get number 14 is that, or 74? That is number 74. That's Jude Andrews, the senior, with a big sack, and that's going to force the punting unit on for the Vikings. He had some time initially, Cam, looking downfield, but good coverage.
He did. He did have some time. The tricky thing is that Cadillac is a run-heavy team. So when they're going to get into a 3rd and long distance, chances are they're not going to run the ball. So
good punt by Cole Flint, and that one will angle out of bounds all the way down, I think, to the 35. He had some pressure right up the middle by Miller. That's a
nice
punt to get you out of trouble. All right, we want to thank our crew here tonight as they are out in the chilly conditions. Up here next to our left is going to be Tansen Howard along with Aiden Johnson. And Caden Darrow is down on the field on camera number 1. We have Gabby Long doing replay and graphics. And our director tonight doing a fine job, Wyatt Van Dyne, not dine out, he's dining in. Okay, it is 14-12, Gaylord with the lead and with the ball. First down, Stefanski's going to hold on to it, and he spins and makes 4 yards or 5.
Stefanski's really got the ability to make some sort of yardage out of not much. You know, he's an athlete, you can tell, and he's clever on his feet. He makes a nice spin move there to get a couple extra yards.
Yep, there was coming into the game, you want to try and stop Stefanski, and Cade Foster was the other player, and they've been able to do some things. They're just good players, Cam. You're not going to, when players are talented, just like the Cadillac players, you're not going to stop them.
Yep.
Here's a handoff to Foster. Met there hard by Julian Lamont, but he spins and gets a first down. That is tough running.
And we've seen that on both sides of the ball, is that second effort to get those, 2 or 3 yards that are going to help you extend the play or extend the drives and really move those chains.
You could hear the pop up here when Lamont first hit him on he busted through. So 1st and 10 with 9 minutes to go. Gaylord with a 2-point lead, 14-12. Wide receivers split out to the left. That's Percival and Cleaver. Shotgun now for Stefanski. Stefanski will keep it up the middle, cutting it to the outside with some speed. He's got all the way down to the almost the 40. Forward progress, nope, a little shy. Well, right now between Stefanski and Foster, they're doing a good job. Coming out of the game is Ethan Pritchard. This time it might be the same shoulder pad that they worked on him in the first half.
Having some equipment trouble.
2nd and short now for Gaylord. This time Stefanski under center, giving his offensive line some instructions. And to Foster. Foster just plows his way forward. He'll get the first down, and the clock is ticking. It's going to be under, well, they're going to stop it as they move the chains. Tackle there, number 77, we just mentioned. Ryan Warner for Cadillac. Warner coming out of the game right now. 7:52 to go here. 14-12. Gaylord with the lead. In motion now is Demetrius Miller. He'll just check back in on the right end. And the give now is to Foster as he's got that extra blocker in front of him. Foster keeps on his feet, and he'll make it to the 25, and we have a flag. It could be a hold.
And number 4, James Miller, had a nice little seal block to get him around that corner.
Right.
We'll see what the call is.
Yep, it is holding against Gaylord, so that'll bring it back. And this is where your defense needs a big play, Cam. Either force a fumble, maybe a loss for yards, and get the ball back at this point. You still have time.
Well, we're the clock's moving, and we're in the 4th quarter, down 2. The defense. You're right. They got to buckle up and stop them here. They've graced us with 1st and 20 here. You'd like to see him get off the field with this possession.
Caleb Horton, number 14, out to the right, and Percival split out to the left. Demetrius Miller in motion. This time it'll be Foster again. Foster's got some space. He's all the way up with some speed. He is down to the 5. Nobody's going to stop him. Touchdown. Cade Foster up the middle, and he showed some speed there too. We'll get a chance to see this one on replay, but there was some good blocks right off the bat to spring him loose.
And once he was loose, he was gone.
Yeah.
He showed some speed on that run.
He sure did. All right, so it is now 20-12. Gaylord has stretched it out to an 8-point lead, so I would imagine, yep, they are going to kick. They don't need to go for 2 here. Joey Katsko, the junior kicker. Ryan Stefanski puts it down. Katsko puts it up. It's right down the middle, and it is 21-12 Gaylord. And Cam, we'll see if we can see what the key block is here for a couple of the Blue Devils on this replay. Well, I saw 74. Here's a slow-mo. Watch him break away from Matthew Green on this play. Green thought he was going to get him and tried to go for the shoestring tackle, but I want to say 74 had a big block here to start. That was Jude Andrews.
A nice block to spring him loose. He
Yep.
showed the wheels.
Yep.
We had a good attempt to make, that last chance effort to make the tackle, but
Right.
he showed some strength.
Yeah.
That's difficult to do, to get your knees up in the air and get through those tackles.
Very impressed with Cade Foster here tonight on both sides of the ball, too. He's like a tip baker. So the ball will be placed at the 40. Stefanski will boot it away, and the Vikings now, they need to answer. It's that time. It's 21-12. They've got Green, Barshevsky, and Platt, I want to say, David Platt back there to receive. Stefanski with a nice boot. It's going to be taken by Green. Green up to the 30, and that's it. 30-yard line for the Vikings. Taken down by number 13 for Gaylord. That is Carson Game, the junior.
Well, Cadillac's offense back on the field. 1st and 10, you're looking at about the 30-yard line. 7:03 left on the clock in the 4th quarter. They might have to expand the playbook here.
Julian Lamond brings up the troops. He's under center. He'll pitch it out wide, but Gaylord is right there. Demetrius Miller, and that's the same play, I want to say, in the last game where Demetrius Miller is just waiting for that play.
Yeah, I really think they probably made some really good halftime adjustments, and they've got their assignments down.
Yeah.
And we're going to give a shout-out to a buddy of mine, Matt McDonald. Today's his birthday, and he's had a big week. He got engaged this week and getting ready to move into a new house this weekend. A good friend of mine for a long time and a former Viking.
Yeah, Matt played football, basketball. Nice run there by the Vikes to get 5 or 6 back. Was he football and basketball?
Football and basketball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vikings are looking at a 3rd and about 5. At this point, Cam, are you looking at obviously 4 downs? I mean, with down by more with 2 scores here?
I think you got to consider it.
Yeah. There's a give up the middle, breaking free and really close on the forward momentum. I want to see what we've got as the ball carrier. Was that Isaac Hyde? Might have been Colin Johnston. Cam, help me out on the. Yeah, there was Colin Johnston, number 40. First down for the Vikings. So good, hard running by the freshman. They're going to hurry up to the line. 5:45 to go. It's 21-13. Lamond this time giving it up the. Did he keep it? No.
No. Well, and you can see Lamond. He got thrown down, and I think he was a little upset about that. But when you're running the veer, you hand the ball off and you're still running a fake. The defense can take you down.
Yep. Vikings are going to hustle up to the line. It is 2nd down and long, 2nd and 10. You are watching high school football action on 26 Sports and CCTV. Cam Selleck along with Bill Dooley bringing you the action. Almost a jump there by the defense. Vikings keeper there by Lamond, tried to strip it away, the Blue Devils, but Lamond will fall forward. It's going to still be 3rd and like 8 or 9. The production of this sports presentation is a cooperation between Wexford Misaki ISD, CCTV, and MyNews 26. Students, under the supervision of a professional director, they run the cameras, assist in graphics, replays, and directing. Thank you to everybody involved in this process. It is a pleasure and a great job by our crew tonight also.
And this is where it can get tricky for Cadillac, is that they don't pass the ball often, so you get in these 3rd and long distances.
Quick hit up the middle. Gaylord does a nice job. We had 67 and 18. That's Adam Sobek, the senior. And then number 18, Dimitri Smith, also a senior, in on the tackle. Clock is running. It's a 4th and 7. Cam, do you use the timeout here?
Well, they're going to keep the offense on the field.
4th and 7 on the Cadillac 45. Really, this is kind of ball game right here. If you don't make it, Gaylord can just eat clock. Lamond will roll to his right. There's a pass and knocked down there by James Miller, number 4, and the Vikings are going to turn it over now with 3.5 to go in the game. Good play there by Miller.
Yeah, it was a good defensive play.
Nobody was really open on that play.
No, there wasn't. They tried a little rollout action to the far side, and he had some time. But if the defense is playing strong in the backfield or in the secondary,
yep,
it doesn't matter how much time you have.
And coming up here in just a moment, we're going to have Julian Lamond, our last player profile of the game. And Julian, it just so happens, has stepped in and taken over the duties as the quarterback for the Vikings. So we'll get Julian on here in just a moment. Split out wide, number 88 is Matt Percival, the senior receiver to the right. He's got some good height on him. I would imagine Gaylord will just be content to give it to Foster. The Vikings swarm him under for maybe a 1-yard loss. Oh, there's Tip Baker on the sideline right here, Cam.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Timeout, so that'll give us a chance there, Cam.
All right, we got Julian Lamond. He's a junior wearing number 12. Julian's parents are Lori and Jock Lamond. Julian has 4 brothers, John, Justin, Jock, and Jacob. Besides playing football, Julian plays on the varsity basketball team. In his spare time, he enjoys watching movies and volunteering in his church. Julian's favorite athlete is Jimmy Butler.
Is that a basketball player?
I think it's a basketball player, maybe Chicago Bulls.
Bulls, okay.
Yeah. After high school, he's planning on attending college and going to go for his medical degree. And we'd like to congratulate Julian for being one of our player profiles for tonight's game.
That's 2 of the players tonight with 4 brothers. I made a little comment there. The food scraps must have been a little scarce at the Lamond home at some point, but there's triplets, Cam, so they've got triplets, so you don't see that very often. So that takes care of our 4 player profiles tonight. Our next football broadcast for Cadillac will be TC Central, and that is coming up in mid-October. Don't have the date right in front of me. The Blue Devils are looking to just chew up some time here. The Vikings have 2 timeouts left. Keeping it is Stefanski. He'll stay right in the middle of the field. He'll gain about 5, tackled by Owen Klaus. I want to thank congratulate the homecoming court. We were able to read the names off, and especially to Alex Netzley and Molly. Drawing a blank on the name. But anyway, congratulations to Molly and Alex. Good crowd here tonight for homecoming. And they've got the big dance, I think, tomorrow night on Saturday. That's how they work it?
Yeah, that's exciting. Homecoming's always a fun time. You got the whole week to prep. The game at the end of the week. I'm sure they had their prep or their pep rally today. And then to cap off the week is the dance tomorrow.
Eric Sharp is out in McBain tonight for the McBain Manton Rangers game. So thank you to Eric for stepping in and doing the play-by-play, as that's where our second van is out there tonight. Heather Stilson is directing that game. Stefanski in the shotgun. They've got Dimitri Miller moving, and here's a handoff to Foster. Foster is close to the first down, but he'll be stopped short of the sticks. We want to congratulate the Lady Vikings volleyball team as they defeated Petoskey, and they're still undefeated in the Big North, and they are on a big time roll. They defeated Gaylord, and they will be playing Petoskey next week, and that'll be Cadillac is undefeated and Petoskey has 1 loss. That is to Cadillac, so they'll try and even things up here. We got a timeout taken, and Cam, why don't we give them another shout on the DVDs here?
We're going to remind everybody that there are DVDs out there available for purchase. You can do either single games or box sets by contacting mynews26.com or calling the station at 231-577-1844. The sales of the DVDs help out our team with production costs, including purchasing equipment and paying for our director and students. They make a great stocking stuffer, graduation gift, or birthday gift.
And for the students in Cadillac at Cadillac High School, the ISD, what a great program that is available to them to get involved in broadcasting. All right, we have 2:57 to go. No timeouts left for the Vikings, so it is 4th down and 2. Gaylord's gonna take a look at it and discuss it.
Well, they brought their offense out on 4th and 2, and I think they're looking to seal the game here.
Yeah. Now, you're not going to gain much with a punt, and you do have the opportunity to have it blocked or something. The snap go bad. I'm thinking it's not a bad idea to go for it on 4th and 2, right?
It's not a bad call. I don't think they're going to give up much yardage.
Right.
Obviously the reward is probably a win if they can get this first down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking they came out to probably see how Cadillac was going to line up on defense, and then they called a quick timeout to maybe make a decision.
Here we go, 4th down and 2. Big play here near the end of the game. Shotgun formation for Stefanski. He's going to do a little quick pooch punt, and he hits at the 5, and it looks like they went into the end zone. They had him down at the 1, and the momentum carried him in for a touchback.
Wow, pretty nice punt, though.
Oh.
He looked like he stalled it right on the 1-yard line.
He did, and like I said, the player's momentum took him in. That'll bring it back to the 20-yard line. Boy, as a punter, you don't get those type very often, and then the good hustle just carried him in there. Cam, I want to thank you for doing color here tonight. Hope you enjoyed yourself. We sure liked having the expert analysis up in the booth.
Yeah, it was fun. This is the first time I've ever done it for a full game, so I appreciate you having me. Of course, I always like to make it back when we can to watch Cadillac play, and I had a good time. It's a lot of fun.
Julian Lamond, as he'll air it out down the sidelines, and just about picked off there by Demetrius Miller. Good arm strength, though, on Julian Lamond as he rolled out. Was that Demetrius Miller, number 7?
Yeah, I think number 7, 6'2" out there.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got some decent size. So the Vikings, if they do not get a couple scores here, we're going to drop to 1-5, and the Blue Devils looking to improve on their 4-1 record. Lamond looking to his left along the sidelines, just out of the hands of Matthew Green, so it'll stop the clock, and it'll be 3rd down and 10. Cam, who did the Sparties play this weekend?
Sparties got the Chippewas. CMU.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's my alma mater.
Quick trip down 127 into Lansing.
All right. I remember years and years ago, 2 years in a row, the Chippewas pulled the upset on the Spartans.
91 and 92.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen tomorrow, but that would
Spartans have a 29-point favor going into the game.
Keeping that ball and going out of bounds is Julian Lamond at around the 27. It's going to bring up a 4th down and short.
Well, not a bad 3rd down play.
No.
It makes 4th down more manageable.
They've got 4 to go here with no timeouts, so they're going to get right back to the line, see if they can pull out this first down and keep that glimmer of hope alive for him in the shotgun. Is Lamond. He will roll to his right. Here's a quick pass to Green. Depends on the mark. I think they're going to give it to him. His forward progress is right at the marker, and it is a first down. So the Vikings still alive.
Wow. That was a close call there, but the line judge was right there.
Oh yeah.
He had a good vision of where that ball was going to be marked.
That's right. When he caught the ball was at the at the line, and he was driven back. So quickly, with under 2 minutes to go, Lamont will roll to his left. He looks it out there. Nice spin move by Platt. He'll go down at the 35. The Vikings have got to hurry.
And you'd like to see the Vikings start extending the field, throwing the ball downfield. They're hitting these 5-yard outs, but they're not getting out of bounds, and they're not picking up much yardage.
Clock is running. Trips to the right. There's a pass to Alec Barshevsky, and he will make it out of bounds. The clock will stop with a first down. 1:27 to go here in the game. You are watching high school football action on 26 Sports and CCTV. This is homecoming weekend for the Cadillac Vikings. All right, 1:27 to go. Julian Lamont will roll out to his left. Doesn't have much there, so he's going to tuck it in and run, and he'll get out of bounds, and he's taken down hard. There could be a flag. Boy, the referees chose not to. Who was that, number 18, Cam, for Gaylord?
Yep, number 18.
That was Dimitri Smith, the senior. And clock is stopped because the ball is out of bounds.
I'm really impressed with how Julian's been able to come in and really have a good game.
Yes, he really has. Julian with a quick pass out to the right to Green. He's wrapped up right there by Demetrius Miller, but he's got the first down, so that'll stop the clock with 1:11 to go. Vikings are not giving up at all. They've got a good drive going here. They're marching. They're just over midfield into Blue Devil territory. There's a blitz. Lamont, good pass over to David Platt. He'll hold on to it. Then he is taken down by a host of Blue Devils, including number 67, Adam Sobek.
You're going to need to see a little more urgency out of the Vikings here with the clock running.
They're up to the line with 46 seconds to go in the game. Lamont looking for Green, but he's kept in bounds. I think that was Green. Nope, that was Barshevsky, number 42, with the reception, but that'll stop the clock with the first down. But they need something, like you said, maybe looking downfield a little bit further. Shotgun for Lamont. Good block there by Colin Johnson. He's got a man. Logan Wild tipped and just incomplete.
Oh, and there was your shot downfield. They kind of mimicked back and forth, those little 5 yards out, and had a good shot deep. A good defensive play.
Yeah, Stefanski with a nice break up on that play. It is 21-12 with 28 seconds to go here. Veterans Memorial Stadium. Cam Selleck and Bill Dooley bringing you the action on a Friday night. Perfect night for football. Now Lamont, he's going to take a big hit, and the ball is just short. But, yeah, he was in a vulnerable position, and he's feeling it right now.
He took some pressure there, and that's tough when you're rolling out like that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get your whole body turned to make that throw, and the defender was right there.
So 23 seconds to go. 3rd down and 10 for the Vikings. No timeouts remaining. Good game plan by the Blue Devils. Cadillac definitely had the upper hand in the first half, but they've made some adjustments and come out strong. Lamont, he's got a man wide open. That's Logan Wild. Wild will step out of bounds at the 20. So clock will stop with 16 seconds to go.
That's a good play. I think they probably picked up about a 20-yard pass there. Stop the clock.
If nothing else, Cam, this shows Vikings that the passing game is a viable option for him coming up, especially with Lamont and his rollout speed.
Sure.
There's a nice pass. He's got a man. Oh, knocked down beautifully there by Stefanski.
Stefanski again.
Wow.
Good closing speed. I think he's playing center field out there, playing safety, and he was able to close in on that pass.
That one was intended for number 6, Logan Wild, and Stefanski came over the top and slapped it down. 11 seconds. We got a couple plays left here for the Vikings. They are on the 20-yard line. He'll air it up. He's got a man, but it is, I think it's intercepted by Demetrius Miller on a beautiful acrobatic play. And Demetrius Miller, the senior, 6'2", 205. Flag.
Oh, it's a good. He went up at the high point and caught the ball. I think his 6'2" frame helped him out a little bit there.
Do you see we got a personal foul?
Roughing the passer.
Okay, that's a big one. Now, is that from the line of scrimmage or from the? I'm not sure in high school how they'll. It looks like they're
looking at where the foul took place.
Right. I think that's a 15-yarder. We'll see here in just a moment. Demetrius Miller had a beautiful interception just taken away from him.
He did.
Ball is all the way down to the. He keeps going. Well, let's just add a couple more yards out. He's down to the 11-yard line, and this could be the last play of the game with 4.5 seconds to go. Vikings would love to take just a shot here at the end zone, see if they can tack on some points. Looking to pass out to the left to Colin Johnson. Johnson takes a hit. He's down hard. Time is run out, and we got a flag. If it's on Cadillac, that will be the end of the game. Wait for the referee to give us an indication. Holding against Cadillac, that'll be declined. The clock has run out, and the Gaylord Blue Devils come in on homecoming, and they take away an impressive 21-12 victory. Cam and I will be right back for the wrap-up on the post-game show. You are watching high school football action on 26 Sports and CCTV. Stay tuned for the post-game.